Molly Rowland.
And I'm Sam Goodwin.
And today we're going to talk about meeting your content goals.
And how you can use production and camera equipment
And editing.
In order to achieve those goals and get exactly what you want out of your event video. Different types of events require different types of production equipment and production personnel. So let's go through a few examples. Think about, a rock concert. Musicians, they like to improv, they like to move around, they're more loosey-goosey. It's hard to predict exactly what's gonna happen at each performance. So for something like this, if you were to have a 4-man band, what you'd wanna do is have one camera on each of them. Those cameras should be handheld and mobile so you can move around and get different angles and follow them. And then maybe you have one wider angle just to capture overall what's happening. But the handhelds will let you match some of the emotional energy of what's happening and let the cameraman improv much in the way that the musicians do. A different example that's a little simpler would be a TED Talk. So for a TED Talk, you probably just want to have maybe 1 or 2 cameras. One camera will be wider and will be showing the speaker and let's say their PowerPoint or their presentation behind them. And then the other would be on their face so you can capture some of the emotional nuance of what they're saying when they're going through their speech. Having a lot more than that, it can just get kind of distracting. It can kind of take away from the message of what they're saying and the environment in which they're saying it. It's good to just keep some things a little simpler. And of course, we have lots of different examples for things that might require specialty equipment. If you think about a 5K, you probably want to get a sense of scale. You probably want to get a sense of how many people are running and the distance of which they're running. And this requires getting the camera up high. So this one can require specialty equipment like cameras on cranes, maybe at the finish line, showing the dynamics of someone crossing, or to get a really big sense of scale, you can get drone shots. You can get way up there and see the snaking lines of people running through the streets and really get a sense of scale and people that are there for the event. Events only happen once, and for that reason, it's really important to think ahead of time of exactly what type of equipment and exactly what type of personnel you might need. This will make sure you have the most and best footage possible to turn over to editing.
Special equipment and cameras aren't the only way to achieve your goals for your video. There's also post-production. The importance of knowing your goals and your tone for your video is so crucial in post. What do you want your video to say? What do you want your video to say about your event? Every little piece that comes together is going to affect the tone of your video. So it's really important to know your goals and stick to them. For instance, let's say we edit the video to have mainly inserts in it, or close shots. This video is going to look more intimate and have an environment that seems like the people were really close together. Let's say we decide to edit the video in wides. This is going to make your event look really big and grandiose and sweeping. And these 2 different kinds of editing styles are going to say 2 different things about your event. On top of shot choices, you also have color, transitions, music, After Effects. Are any of these elements going to be in your video? After Effects can provide some flashy transitions, right? So are you going to put this on social media? Do you want your video to be flashy? Was it a flashy event? What kind of music are you looking for? Is it more slow and thoughtful? Is it powerful and driving? How do you want people to feel when they hear the music? How do you want people to feel about the event? All of these elements, combined with shot design, truly affect the tone and affect the message that you're trying to get across. That's why it's crucial to know, plan, and stick to your goals throughout the entire production process.
And if you let us know the type of shots you need beforehand, we in production can ensure we have the equipment and personnel to make it happen perfectly.
Yeah, so give us a call today, and we'll be sure that your event video is exactly what you want it to be.